Alright fellas, so I'm back here with yet another video, okay? It's another video for me, and this time, Abba and Preach were going off yesterday. I mean, well, yesterday and today this morning, because it was like a 2-for-1 special of them roasting the shit out of people from like the Red Pill space, you know, Walter and Myron from the Fresh and Fit podcast, and then today, this morning, they had uploaded a video about Sneako getting popped in the face, and then he doesn't take accountability for it, which goes against everything that he has made his name out to be now at this point, because people look at him as a red pill streamer and they completely ignore the 10 plus years of him creating content that was actually thought-provoking and actually interesting, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off with Fresh and Fit because it's the most egregious thing that they've done here. They're apparently scamming their fans now, and they're charging $4,000 for a meet and greet. They were gonna throw this event and you had to pay $4,000 just to be there because they're demonetized, right? So they're probably spending all the money that they can get, you know, conjure up here so that they can actually get people of importance to actually show up and make it worth it to be like a networking with, right? Because that's what they said. It's just like a meet and greet type of thing, and you know, they were gonna network and everything, you know. Just they live in Miami and it's a scam. Now there's nothing wrong with throwing any sort of events, right, and like having like your audience show up or anything, but you're charging them $4,000 to do that. Now the reason that I think they started doing that is because they got it from Wes Watson, and Wes Watson hangs around them now. Like, you know, they're cool with Wes Watson now, and Wes Watson, like, and he does the same exact thing. Wesley Thompson Watson does the same exact thing, of where he charges $10K for his like mastermind meetups. Like, you pay him $10,000, and then you probably pay for your own plane ticket there just to fly into Miami and stay at his house, you know, stay at his mansion, because you know he's paying like $96,000 a month for rent on that mansion. I mean, if you're making that type of money, couldn't you just stay like at the Penthouse West and like stack the money just to at least buy it? But whatever, you pay him $10K just to stay at his place for a couple days and get in a group, and you know, like, you talk about stuff. I don't really know what you talk about. You just talk about mindset training or some bullshit. I don't know. And then they go outside to like the tennis court, and they don't play tennis, they do burpees like they're in prison or something, and they just go to the gym with Wes and like they get a lift in. That's the whole mastermind. You pay $10,000 for that, and people are still doing it apparently. So yeah, this is where I think Fresh and Fit got that from. They got it from him, and now they're doing the same. Whatever, I'm gonna get into it on the Abba and Preach video. Let's just watch it.
Fresh and Fit involved in a scam?
Again! You idiot! If you're a member of Castle Club for the next few days, up until Friday when we finish the show, you're going to be able to get in at only $3,500. However, if you don't and you're not a Castle Club member, it's going to be $39.95. So guys, just get in.
It looks like we missed out because we could have gotten $500 off if we were a part of the Castle Club. You know, like, there's no job security with YouTube. You know, you can get demonetized the next day, right? There's no job security with Google and YouTube. There is a certain way that like you can take your supporters or like your fans, and like if like they want to pay you money, you can like take that and go outside of YouTube for that. I don't know what's up with like the Castle member shit, but if they're already paying a monthly fee just to be a part of the Castle members, and then now they have to pay $3,500 just to go to your glorified birthday party, it's fucking ridiculous, Myron, and you're taking advantage of desperate people.
Castle Club, get the discount.
To be clear, $39.95 is $3,995.
For what?
That's the golden question.
And get in there and meet us at the party. We only got limited tickets. We're going to be having about 120 people there. Obviously, a large amount of that is going to be the ladies, so the guys' tickets are going to be limited significantly because we obviously want to keep a good ratio of male to female. So there's not going to be that many guy tickets, man. So go ahead and get in there if you guys want to meet us on Yacht. We're going to have us over there, probably Sneako, a couple other influencers. Going to be a good-ass time. 100 for Yacht, open bar, food, music. We're going to be giving away a Rolex there as well. We're going to be giving a day date away.
One of his old Rolexes? Nice.
No. When Walter says he's going to give you a Rolex, he means he's going to split it with you 50-50.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Because you saw how he did his girl.
I see.
How do you think he's going to do his fans? So they're paying $4,000 to go on a yacht party with them. $4,000. Do you know what the calculations are? At 120 people, off one event, if they were to ever sell this, they would make somewhere around $462,000.
That's good.
That's good money, right?
That's good.
That's good money. It only takes 120 suckers. 120 chips.
We don't call them suckers anymore. We call them simps.
Simps.
Yeah.
That's simping. If these guys was
But
paying,
not simping for a girl, because that's gay. Simping for the boys.
that's just
Why? Boys being boys.
I'm catching the logic. All right.
So I think you get what's going on here. Okay, so listen on how Myron described that on how the event is gonna happen. It sounds like an adult birthday party because that's what it sounds like. They're gonna have a raffle for a Rolex. That's the most Miami shit I've ever heard in my life. Just hanging out on a yacht and throwing an event like on a yacht and shit and having a raffle for a Rolex. Miami is probably a cool ass place to be in. It's just the people in it, they're all scammers and pieces of shit.
It's just that it's just really, really weird and random. Random.
I see.
That you trash all these OnlyFans people and you're turning around and doing the same thing.
No, they're adding value with a yacht party with girls.
Sure. No.
So that's what I'm saying.
4,000 to just hear.
So that's the whole extent of Fresh and Fit right there, is that they were already exposed that like they're not actually about men's self-improvement or about a men's mental health here. They're only in it for the money, and like they're gonna take advantage of desperate people by getting into their pockets, okay? By any means necessary, okay? And that is by throwing a birthday party on a yacht, giving away probably a fake Rolex, okay? For like the influencers who are getting paid there, it's like I understand it, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and get your money up, I guess, sure, like whatever, right? But for the people who paid to be there, they should take out that yacht in the middle of the ocean and they should execute. We're just gonna get into like the manager here, because the manager is like a special case, because I'm on this side of the internet of where I do like behind the scenes. It's like I'm a ghost follower. I don't really use any other social media, and I just follow these certain people. I just sit back and watch, you know what I'm saying? Their manager is Gary the numbers guy. And now you've probably never heard of him before. He's like a numerologist and like he's like the numbers guy. It's in his name and everything. And so he believes that like the world is controlled by numbers or some shit. And like just watch like a couple of interviews with him and watching a couple podcasts of him, I figured it out. This guy is probably a scammer and is very similar to Wes Watson, right? See, now I use Wes Watson as like a blueprint for being a scammer, because he just is. And so these people run the same script. It's like him and Gary, they both run the same exact script, and like they're constantly trying to sell themselves on like podcasts and interviews, and they never switch up their stories or switch up like their speeches or whatever when like they're trying to explain on what they do. They always run the same exact script. They never switch it up. It's like word for word they say the same things, and like it's so strange.
Be wondering, where's all these crazy moves coming from? It's their manager. So you know how these guys don't like Jews? Well, their manager's a Jew, obviously. This guy, let me tell you.
I'm Fresh and Fit's manager, and I'm going to be honest, I do a lot more with Fresh and Fit than I do with Sneako. We're going to have this city's dead. I mean, yeah, Miami's the best place in America, but there's nothing honestly going on here. No one's actually taking over this city. There's like no one holding big events. There's no one actually doing anything. And that's going to change starting this month when me and Fresh and Fit are going to start doing yacht parties. And, I'm telling you, this is going to be on a different level because people don't know who I'm connected to. I'm just a bridge between two worlds.
It's crazy that John Zerka is in there, and he also fell for the numerology thing. Or no, he didn't really fall for it, but he was under Gary's wing, and then like now he's making passive income from it. From like his numerology shtick here.
Influencers and the rappers and the A-listers, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be at a bridge and, do what a Jew's supposed to do.
Do what a Jew's supposed to do. Okay. So I'm like, who is this guy? I've never heard of this dude. I'm not even going to explain what this is. This is what he does for a living and how he became famous. Ready?
Set.
Numerology supports the nuclear family. Let me explain how. 1 equals male energy. 2 is feminine energy. That's why bitch starts with B. That's why beta starts with B, and B is the second letter. Child is 3. So basically when you have 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 is the childlike energy. Child starts with C, C is the third letter. So again, you see how it works. Now here's the magic. 1 man, 2 woman, 3 kid. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. 6 is the number of home and family. Family starts with F. F is the 6th letter. Family is a 6-letter word.
So what do you?
I'm gonna go ahead and let Abba, just completely dismantle this. Watch.
He's a numerologist. So he believes in the power of numbers and how they define how everything works. Now I thought this was really interesting because he was like 2 is feminine energy. That's why B starts with B. Brother starts with B. That's feminine. Boss.
Brother is feminine.
Boss starts with B. That's feminine. You know what I was thinking when I was listening to this? Does numerology work in other languages? What do you do when a French guy shows up and all the numbers don't make any sense anymore? Or was numerology
is just
it's just for English people apparently.
So the whole ideology of numerology, right, seems to only work in the English language. It only works for like the English alphabet apparently. This man Gary is a false prophet and he's selling a scam, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm behind the scenes and looking at everything. Like, yeah, he sells a course on like a numerology and teaching people all that shit.
So there's like a divine order that works in life, and it only works with the English language. There's more.
What would you say is the most beta sign in Western astrology? Come on, man. We got to step on some toes.
Gotta look at Virgos. Gotta look at the twin of Gemini being Virgo.
I don't know what's up with people and wearing sunglasses indoors. It's like, I might do it playing like a character or being like an ironic, funny joke, right? But it's like, these two are wearing sunglasses indoors. Now, it could be because, there's like a ring lights in front of them and everything, and like there's bright lights, so it might be hurting their eyes. So, and like that's why they wear sunglasses indoors. But it's like, other than that, I don't think you should trust people that wear sunglasses indoors, like fully, like put your 100% trust in them. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely Gemini is going to be the alpha of those pair.
So you would say the Virgo's the biggest beta in the zodiac?
I don't know about biggest. They definitely have a dark side. They have an edge to them sometimes. Libras can be softed.
Now this Gary guy has a long history of being a fraudster. Aside from making a bunch of failed predictions, he oftentimes deletes the predictions he gets wrong and then keeps up the ones that he gets right.
Oh my God,
he predicted
the fucking
for this election
predictions, bro.
cycle, it'd be Ron DeSantis versus Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama has no plans of running, and Ron DeSantis has already dropped out to give way to Trump. He has a long criminal record, crypto scammer as well. He had all of his fans pump a bunch of money into Zcash. They pumped in millions of dollars into the shitcoin of his.
Oh, he did the crypto stuff.
He ended up losing hundreds of thousands of dollars according to his own predictions with numerology. It is like all the scammers, they all gravitate towards this red pill stuff, and it makes sense because these are at-risk men who are very vulnerable and looking for insight. Maybe it's because they didn't have a dad, maybe it's because they didn't have a mentor, but these guys are just looking for answers.
Nah, because like the rest of the video, they're just cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, Abba's just cooking. And like the reason that like I only said Abba is because it's like a preach is like the old wise man that like everybody needs around them. So it's like, and like he's way too busy to be worried about this stupid internet bullshit. So that's where Abba comes in, and like he brings in all of the evidence, and then a preach is just the wise old man that just sits in the background and just watches, and like, Abba just breaks everything down to preach, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then, they just let them cook, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I fuck with Abba and preach. Okay, so let's move on to the Sneako fight video. So Sneako was at some nightclub and then he got punched in the mouth and it knocked his teeth out, so now his teeth look like mine. You know what I'm saying, Twin? Twin, go off, Twin. All right, so let's watch Twin get his shit rocked. That security guard Superman punched Sneako and knocked his tooth out. Watch, look at this. That's Jake Shields, by the way.
We got Sneako here. He's got this busted up tooth. Smile for me, man. This was this.
Twin. Hey, Twin, you know what I'm saying?
Security guard at this thing, at this event, right up here. We got this guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy. Punched Sneako in the face. No one touched him. He jumped off.
So, did you hear that? He said that nobody touched the security guard and like he just jumped off the stage and punched him for no reason. Oh no, guys. Okay, so let's go back, right? Looking back here, right? as like the security guard was dancing and like was flipping people off. Look who knocks his hat off. Okay, some dude that was wearing a hoodie. You can go back to Aber and Preach's video and watch this because they broke it down perfectly, but I'm just gonna regurgitate on what they said. So the person that knocked his hat off was wearing a hoodie and was standing right there, like was standing in front of the cameraman, and they were wearing a hoodie, and then the cameraman punches down on them, right? So who was that? It was Sneako. So Sneako actually put his hands on him first, and so the security guard had reacted to that and popped him in the mouth. So that's what happened. And then as the time goes on, it's obvious that Sneako doesn't take accountability from it, right?
Right up here, we got this guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy, punched Sneako in the face. No one touched him. He jumped off the stage, hit Sneako in the face. I watched the whole thing happen. This is just right now? Just now. Just fucking happened. The guy that he set up.
No. You got it on camera that Sneako touched him first, though. So this is like some high school shit. Okay.
The speech to go play his music, he just got rocked in the face. But I'm a non-violent person. You know, I care about America.
Bro, you started boxing and doing MMA training because you were insecure as a man because you were ducking Brandon Buckingham. So to avoid being called a pussy for the rest of your life. Yeah, so by the way, like the girl that like Sneako went to that swinger party with and got cucked at, she also wanted to sleep with Brandon Buckingham. So I just wanted to mention that too. But then before, like in the past, whenever he would challenge people to a fight, it would have been those quote unquote soy boys and then Moist Critical, who's like 5'6", and now all of a sudden you're like a non-violent person after somebody actually pops you in the mouth. And like you've been doing MMA and like a boxing training for like the past like year or some shit. Yeah, bro, I used to like Sneako's content back in the day, but like I watched him turn into something else that I can't respect and nobody should respect. He sold out for money. That's basically it. I don't see a problem with doing content creation and getting your bag, but if you do it the way that Fresh and Fit does it, and it's where they take advantage of the disenfranchised young men or just men in general who are lost in life and they want to have actual direction, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for actual direction, but they're looking in like the wrong places because a Fresh and Fit are going to take advantage of them and take 4 racks from them just to show up at a meet and greet, fucking a birthday party on a yacht. That's my video here. Abba soloed the 2 Red Pill people. That's basically it. That's the whole video right there. Now get out of my face, alright?